Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this makeup look. It's me using all new, to me anyway, some are new products from the drugstore, all whole face first impression apart from a few products. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look and what I thought about the products, then keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a full-faced, affordable drugstore first impressions. If you can hear noises, it's because my windows are wide open, it's hot outside, it is like nearly 30 degrees here in the UK, which is hot. And with these studio lights as well, it is pretty damn hot. So today is going to be all drugstore makeup. I have a huge drugstore haul going up after this, so click the eye up there, I believe. I don't know. I think it's up there. I hope it's up there. Okay, so I haven't got everything new. I haven't got foundation. I have got foundation, new foundations, but I'm waiting to try them in other videos. I haven't got eyebrows, mascara. I think that's about it. Okay, so we'll get started. So for primer I got the, I believe these are new, this is new, the L'Oreal Infallible Illuminating Primer, which looks like this. I am liking an illuminated base recently, so hopefully this looks nice. And I've also been liking applying my primer with a dual fibre brush, especially illuminating primers, because I don't like getting it on my hands, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna pump some of this. Ooh, it's pink-ish. Wow, this is very illuminating. I think I might have put a little bit too much on. Oh god. It is very pink too, as you can see. Okay, so I pumped only 2 pumps on the brush, and I think I could have done with just 1. Good job, I'm using a matte foundation today. Okay, so if you're going to buy this, I would definitely recommend just 1 pump or half a pump, because this is a lot. But this is what first impressions are all about. You learn, you live and you learn. It isn't sparkly, it's just very wet looking, which is lovely. I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm looking very, very illuminated. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using a matte foundation. This I've used already. This isn't new for me. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is the American version. And I have the shade 128 Warm Nude, and it's for normal to oily skin. So I'm going to skip this part because you've already seen me apply this and I already know what it's like. Okay, so that is applied and it has gone down, the illumination, because obviously it's a matte foundation. But it looks a lot better and it doesn't make my foundation look really matte, which is great. It adds a little bit of a luminosity to it, which is great. So next I have kind of a new product, kind of not. This is, I've used it before, but it's a new shade. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and the new shade is Extra Fair Zero, and I've compared it to my Fair 1 and it is quite lighter than the Fair. So I'm going to blend that out with a sponge. Okay, so I've just watched the final of RuPaul's Drag Race on Netflix. I'm probably a bit behind, but I was not expecting the outcome. I'm not going to say who won because obviously some people might still be watching it or something, but let me know down below if you watch it and who you wanted to win, or if you were shocked or happy with the winner. I was happy with the winner. I thought someone else was going to win, but yeah. I'm sad that it's ended though. Okay, so next I have a contour stick. I've been wanting to get this for ages. This is the Rimmel Insta Duo contour stick in light. So it has a highlight end and then a contour end. You don't get much product, but I will link everything down below where you can get stuff. So I'm going to contour with this. I'm not sure how it blends out yet, obviously, because I haven't used it yet. Okay, so I'm just going to blend it out with my sponge. My favourite contour stick at the moment is the one from Benefit, the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I feel like that is really nice, and this kind of reminds me of it. It's blended out really nicely and the colour is kind of similar. I would say this is a little bit more warm toned, but it's still nice. It is a little bit harder to blend, but it still blends nicely. Now I have a new setting powder, a loose setting powder. I haven't seen many loose setting powders in the drugstore before, but I've recently bought the Rimmel matte one, the blue lid, I can't remember what it's called, but go check out my haul to see that. And then I got this one, the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Plus Perfecting Loose Powder. I believe this is new. I haven't seen it before in the drugstore, but I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it comes with much product, to be honest. It has 6 grams of product in there, which isn't that much, but for the price, can't go wrong. I need to take this plastic bit off. Come on. Put it on my sponge, and first I'm gonna go under my eyes. Hopefully this doesn't give flashback. I'm gonna set my whole face, oh my god, with this. I've been liking setting my whole face with loose powder lately because, I don't know, I just feel like it looks nice and it stays put all day. Okay, so that seemed like a decent powder, but we'll see. I'm now going to pat that powder into my skin with a large powder brush. I'm gonna take a photo with flash on just to see. Nope, it doesn't look like it has any flashback at all. Oh my god, it's so hot. And I've had to turn my fan off because it was loud. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with a bit of contour. I got the Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour in the shade Fair. I got Fair because it looked like it had more cool tones and then lighter powders. Today I think I'm going to go in with this shade for contouring. I thought for a minute then it wasn't recording. I was gonna flip. Okay, so it is quite pigmented. And I'm only tapping in there a little bit. Okay, so from what I can see, that was a really nice powder. It gave me a nice chiseled look. Gotta be careful to not make it look patchy or muddy because it is quite a muddy shade, but from what I can see, it's okay. I'll have to test the other shades out in another video sometime. So next I'm going to go in with bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer in O2 Sunkiss. I think there's only one shade, I could be wrong, but it looks like this. The smell of it, it reminds me of Superdrug, like the smell of Superdrug in the store. It smells like a certain perfume. It's not strong, but you know it's there, if you get what I mean, unless that's just the smell of makeup, I don't know. So it just looks like this. It's just a nice neutral bronze shade. It's not too cool tone, it's not too warm, it's not too orange. Okay, so it's pigmented. Okay, so I actually don't have any blush. I don't actually have any blush to try today, so I'm going to go straight into the mist from Maybelline. It's the Superstay Setting Spray. I believe this is new, I am not sure. I want to get the primer, the Superstay primer, and then test it with the foundation. I'm not sure if they got a concealer or not. I don't think they do. That would be good. Ooh, that smells nice. I think you're meant to shake it because it's got one of them balls in it, and I didn't really do that. Shake well. Okay, so that was a really nice mist. I love that. Okay, so then the highlight I got is the Barry M Baked Trio Blend Highlighter. It's in Silver Solstice. Looks like this. It looks like quite a glittery, sparkly highlight, so I'm not going to take too much. And I swatched it in the store and it does come out quite silver toned. So I'm just going to swirl in all of them. Okay, so it's quite an intense highlight, especially if you swirl in there as much as I did. Because I didn't think anything was coming out, but it definitely is. It's like a silver highlight, but with a hint of pink, which is actually quite nice. You see that? It's actually not as glittery as I thought it was going to be, but it's still got a glittery effect to it. Okay, so I'm not as disappointed as I thought I was going to be. So yeah, if you're looking for a blinding glittery highlight, then this is the one. Kind of reminds me of the Jeffree Star highlighters, but a little bit less blinding. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to my eyebrows. Again, I haven't got anything apart from the gel that's new, so I'm going to take my Freedom pomade, which is now the Revolution Pro pomade. It's just in medium brown, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my eyebrows on. I'm going to quickly zoom in a little bit. Okay. What is this hair doing? Okay, so where am I, Scotland? So for my eyebrow gel, I've been wanting to try this for God knows how long. This is the Barry M Take a Brow Shape and Define Brow Gel. Just looks like this. It's just a clear brow gel. You can get a coloured version, but this just reminds me of the Gimme Brow by Benefit because it's such a small brush. And I've been wanting to get clear brow gels for ages now because I always get on my skin the coloured ones. I have got the Colourpop one, which is also great. Okay, so that's a really nice brow gel. It made my hairs stay in place. It's not too wet, it's not too slippery. This highlight's got everywhere on my face. So yeah, this is really nice and small. The brush is nice and small, makes my eyebrows look full. Always this eyebrow turns out better than this one. Okay, so I have two eyeshadow things to test out today. I sounded like a robot. Okay, so the first thing is the Sophie and Revolution second eyeshadow palette. It's the Extra Spice eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. It has a huge mirror on the top there, as you can see, and then it has these beautiful eyeshadows. There are 18 shades in the palette and they are beautiful, and I love that they have put the names on the bottom of the eyeshadow. It just looks more professional and better than on this because people can lose these and they can go AWOL, so that is great. I love how big the mirror is, and this is only £10 and you get 18 shadows, the names and a giant mirror, which is great. So then I want to try this e.l.f. eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Brushed Copper. I think it's just copper. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with Running Late, definitely me. This is the shade here on an M502 Morphe brush. I really like the first palette she came out with Revolution. It's great, it's pigmented, and I use it like all the time. Wow. Okay. That was a bit of an over-exaggeration. Wow. This is so pigmented. So I'm obviously going to go in with just the matte shades. I wish there was a brow bone highlight shade, but she does have one in her other palette, which is great, so that's fine by me because I now have both. Okay, so then next, to deepen the crease, I'm going to go in with Sweet and Sour. A little bit of Sweet and Sour. This dark orange shade. It's just a little bit darker. And focus that just in the crease of my eyes. These are beautifully pigmented and there's no fallout at the moment, and they are easy to blend. I love Revolution eyeshadows, especially this palette and the other Soph palette. I am using the mirror, so I might go crazy on the lower lash line, but for now I'm going to leave it like that, and I'm going to apply the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply it straight on with the doe foot applicator. Wow, okay, that's pigmented. I love this shade, it's like a champagne kind of shade. Okay, so I'm just going to pat the outer corner out and blend them together. I'm not going to look up yet because I want it to dry. I love that, it's great. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. For the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go purple. So I'm going to take Mulled Wine, which is this lighter purple in the palette, on an M507. Oh, and by the way, that orange shade we used, I used the Morphe M441, which I love. So I'm going to smoke that right under my eye. Okay, so then on the same brush I'm going to go in with Enchanted, which is a darker purple by here. And I'm going to go closer to the lash line. Hope I don't look like I have a bruised eye. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure they're blended. Okay, so that is the eye look. I'm just going to go back into the Barry M highlighter and go in with the silver bit, and I'm going to place that in my inner corner. Wow. Okay, that is pigmented. Okay, so I don't have any new mascara. I'm going to go in with the mascara I'm using at the moment, which is the L'Oreal Miss Baby Roll mascara. And I'm not going to go in with any false eyelashes because I just don't have any new. So, okay, so I'm going to zoom out and we'll do lips. Okay, so I have two lip products. I have the Revolution and Sophie Plus Revolution lipstick in the shade Syrup, and then I have the Rimmel Oh My Gloss in the shade Clear, I believe. Yeah, Crystal Clear, which just looks like this. And I'm gonna get it all dirty already, but oh well. I'm gonna see if it's sticky, but first I'm going to try this lipstick. It's like a kind of in between a cool tone and a warm tone brown. Let's just appreciate the detail Sophie went in with this lipstick. If you can see that, it says Soph X on the actual lipstick. My lips are so dry. But this isn't a matte lipstick, which is good. That was really nice to put on. I'm scared to put gloss on now. It's quite a creamy lipstick, so you're not going to get a matte finish out of this. I might put a little bit of gloss on, just put it on the back of my hand. So the doe foot is small and flat. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand because I don't want to get the application dirty. This smells gorgeous. It doesn't feel sticky at all, so I'm just going to place this in the middle of my lips. It reminds me of holiday for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it doesn't feel sticky whatsoever. That is the finished, complete look. I'm just going to spritz some more setting spray. I like the smell of that. That smells really nice. Okay, so that is everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something and inspired you to go out and get some makeup. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Make sure to give this a big thumbs up if you like first impressions, or especially drugstore first impressions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.